The Galactic Academy's amphitheater stretched 300 meters across, its crystalline walls refracting the light of distant stars. 2,000 cadets from 47 species filled the tiered seats, their chittering, growling, and harmonic voices creating a symphony of interstellar diversity. In the back row, partially obscured by shadow, Eva sat perfectly still. Oliver noticed her immediately. He was Xantharia, apex predator species, whose kind had dominated their whole world's food chain for 60 million years. His 4 eyes could detect the slightest movement from kilometers away, and his neural processing allowed him to track 17 targets simultaneously. Every instinct in his body screamed at him to watch the human female in the back row. She wasn't doing anything threatening. She simply sat there, hands folded in her lap, dark eyes forward, breathing so slowly it was almost imperceptible. Yet every predator species in the room, the Xanthari, the Krell hunters, the Vox-Nar warriors, had oriented themselves toward her position. Their heads turned fractionally, their sensory organs focused, their muscles tensed, that the prey species noticed nothing. "Attention, cadets," Commander Vexial announced, his translator converting his clicking mandibles into standard. "Today's exercise will test your threat assessment capabilities. You will identify the most dangerous individual in this room." Oliver's primary eyes never left Eva. Around him, cadets began analyzing each other, looking for weapons, evaluating physical capabilities, measuring biometric outputs. The Krell Huntmaster 3 rows down flexed his claws. A Vox-Nar battle champion released a low-frequency growl that made the smaller species shiver, but Oliver knew. They all knew. Every apex predator in that room was tracking the silent human in the back. "You may begin your assessments," Vexial said. The room erupted into activity. Cadets stood, circled, postured. The Krell Huntmaster roared, displaying his 3-meter wingspan. The Vox-Nar released pheromones that induced fear in mammalian species. A Draxian shock trooper activated his bioelectric field, causing nearby equipment to spark and crackle. Ava didn't move. Oliver's translator chirped as his training partner. Enthusiastic Plexian named Zixorth bubbled excitedly. "The Vox-Nar. Definitely the Vox-Nar. Did you see the size of his jaw muscles?" "No," Oliver said quietly, all 4 eyes still locked on the back row. "Then who?" Zixorth's tentacles waved in confusion. Oliver didn't answer. Across the amphitheater, he noticed the other predators had also gone still. The Krell Huntmaster had stopped displaying. The Vox-Nar's growl had died in his throat. They were all watching her, waiting. Eva stood up. The movement was economical, controlled, containing no wasted energy. She stepped into the aisle and began walking down toward the amphitheater floor. Her footfalls made almost no sound. Her breathing remained steady. Her heart rate, Oliver could hear it from across the room, was a calm 60 beats per minute. The predators tracked her descent like satellites locked. Onto a missile dot, she reached the arena floor and stopped, facing Commander Vexial. For the first time, she spoke. Her voice was soft, almost gentle. "Permission to demonstrate, Commander." Vexial's antennae twitched with what Oliver had learned to recognize as amusement. "Granted." Eva turned to face the cadets. 2,000 beings from 47 worlds, many of them warriors, hunters, and champions of their species. She looked small before them, barely 1.7 meters tall, possessing no visible weapons, no armor, no enhancements. "Humans don't have claws," she said conversationally. "We don't have venom, or bioelectric fields, or armored hides. We're not particularly fast or strong compared to most of you." She began walking in a slow circle, and Oliver noticed something extraordinary. The predator species shifted as she moved, maintaining their sight lines, their bodies automatically adjusting to keep her in their primary field of view. The prey species barely registered her presence. But we have something else, Eva continued. We evolved as persistence hunters on a death world, where everything was either trying to kill us or trying to eat us. Sometimes both. She stopped, looking up at the Krell huntmaster. Your species can sprint at 90 kilometers per hour. Impressive. But you overheat after 3 minutes. A human can jog at 10 kilometers per hour for 8 hours without stopping. We don't chase prey by being faster. We chase it until it dies of exhaustion. The Krell's feathers ruffled uncomfortably. Eva turned to the Voxanar. Your pheromones induce fear in mammalian species. Effective, but humans have been afraid every day for 3 million years. We learned to fight anyway. Fear doesn't stop us, it focuses us. The Voxanar took an involuntary step backward. We throw things with enough force to crack skulls from 30 meters away, Eva said. We track prey across continents using only footprints days old. We cooperate in groups to take down prey 10 times our size. We heal from injuries that would kill most species. We adapt to environments from Arctic tundra to desert wastes. And most importantly, she turned slowly, making eye contact with every predator in the room. Oliver felt his blood run cold when those dark eyes fixed on him. We never, ever stop. The amphitheater had gone absolutely silent. You all felt it the moment I walked in, Eva said. Your predator instincts recognized another apex predator. Not because I looked dangerous, but because something in your DNA, something ancient and wise, recognized what humans are. She smiled, and it was the smile of something that had been hunting since before fire was tamed. We're the thing that other predators learned to fear. Commander Thexial's mandibles clicked in approval. Threat assessment complete. Class dismissed. As the cadets filed out, Oliver passed Eva in the aisle. She nodded to him politely, like they'd simply shared a pleasant academic lecture. But Oliver knew better. They all knew better. The prey species were already forgetting her. The predators never would.